So let's talk about the really hard question in life.
Items?
You got your Eevee, okay? Beautiful baby Eevee.
Mm.
If you choose to evolve it, what do you evolve it into?
Ooh.
It's a hard question.
That is a hard question. It depends, because there's some I like aesthetically and some I just like because moves.
Yeah, I get that.
Because moves.
So in the first few games, first few generations, the EEVEELUTIONs are notorious for having horrible movesets.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, they're wonderful, they're adorable, I love them. Their moves are horrible. They're garbage. They're garbage.
Babies.
Garbage.
Yeah. But they're still wonderful, and they're always my favorites. If you could play the game with just a bunch of Eevees, I would do it. And I've done that before.
New playthrough idea.
Just, as soon as I could, got a Ditto, made a bunch of baby Eevees, and just get the rest of the game. Yeah,
Mass
come on,
producing
pop them in there. But I am very partial to Flareon.
Nice. Very fluffy.
Very fluffy, very cuddly, but also, there aren't very many fire types in the first generation.
Yeah.
And all the fire types, most of the fire types, I should say, are pretty fluffy and adorable.
Yeah, my first shiny I actually got in a Wonder Trade, and it was a Flareon. And I just thought it was a regular one all this time.
Because you never knew.
No, never knew.
So, I have never once in my life captured a shiny.
What?
There is one, I've seen once, and I accidentally killed it.
Oh.
It was a Rattata, so it didn't matter.
I mean, with shinies, some of them are like, whoa, that's cool, and some of them, it's like 1 pixel of a color change.
So, I was watching your playthrough, and in one episode you found 3 shinies or something like that.
I know.
It was stupid. I was upset.
I was upset
Like
too.
You're upset? But they're all you don't use. You use Woobat.
Yeah, you use Woobat.
But like, as a Rattata and
Yeah, no one wants a shiny Rattata.
and a dog fun. So for the longest time in my life, I called them Rattatats.
Rat-tat-tat.
And then I heard on the show someone call it a Rattata, and that makes sense. But I still call it a Rattatat.
I used to call them like Rattatatas.
Rattatatas?
Rat-tat-tatas.
Ratatouilles?
I call them rat-tat-tats.
I can't wait any longer. I need to see what this... Ooh,
Lyric
Signet.
Signet.
That 30% bonus experience.
Oh, we didn't get crowns. So
I'm just
usually
gonna
when you fight the king, you get crowns. We did.
He has
It was
3
eventual.
legendary drops he drops. 3, count them. 1. So his name is Leoric. He has Leoric's signet ring, right here. There's Leoric's crown. And then there's Leoric's broken crown. I don't know what it's called, but it's the same thing as a crown, but it's broken.
Oh, edgy.
Yeah. But yeah, this ring, it's pretty awesome. I'm going to equip it. My first ring. I'm just going to equip all this stuff too, because while I'm here, I might as well.
How do you like the mindless murder hobo-iness of Diablo?
The murder hobonius.
I can enjoy it.
For me, it's enjoyable to a point, but after like 3 hours or so, it's...
Ooh, you got Devour?
Ooh.
Nom nom nom.
Some of that sweet vor action.
First, look at Circle. I really want to know what Circle does. I've played a Necromancer before. I have no clue what that skill is.
Decrepify.
A crippling curse that reduces the enemy's unit movement speed by 75% and reduces damage affected enemies by 30% for 30 seconds.
That's fun.
Ugh.
You should... I shouldn't tell you how to play your life.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, I
you
do.
check it out.
Yeah, chickadee, check it out.
Bone prison. Bone.
Bone prison sounds like a kind of porn.
Bone prison.
Bona.
What is flesh but a prison?
So, once you beat the main story mode, there's these waypoints you use to teleport around. Once you beat the story mode, you can just teleport anywhere you want.
Cool.
So I'm just going to stand next to it to teleport, because screw you, waypoint. We're going to fight the butcher.
Halls of Agony.
The Halls of Agony, which are underneath Loric's mansion.
Yeah.
I think it's a bad place to keep your Halls of Agony. Have you... I love that so much. I was about to ask you if you've seen it from you.
Yes, I have.
That scene is just beautiful. 2 men ripping their shirts off on a waterfall, screaming about how horrible their privileged lives are. And in the original play, the not movie version play, there's a reprise of Agony, where they fall in love with 2 different princesses and sing the song again. One of them's Snow White, or Sleeping Beauty rather. I don't remember who the other one was. But one of them was, I think it was Snow White and Sleeping Beauty. Talk for a minute about how creepy Sleeping Beauty is.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna go find this girl who's asleep and kiss her to bring her back.
The
to
original story, Sleeping
life.
Beauty.
Yeah, that's...
Was it Prince Charming? Who's the princess? I don't even know.
I don't remember the name.
Peter?
The prince rapes her sleeping body, and she wakes up because of labor pains, not because of true love's kiss.
Do you want to hear what's even creepier?
Always.
In the original myth, the prince was actually her own father.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Brothers Grimm. That Brothers Grimm was that Hans Christian Andersen.
I think
No, it was Brothers
Grimm.
Grimm.
Yeah.
They both kind of fought
They
for
have
the same
issues.
territory.
They have issues.
Yeah.
Good old family storytelling.
Yeah.
Perfect for telling your kids.
The original question, evolutions.
Eeveelutions,
Yeah.
move-wise, Vaporeon.
Really? Why? What moves make Vaporeon?
I really like Dirty Water. Got my specific moveset for Vaporeon, but he's my good old dirty boy.
Dirty boy. Just like Percy.
Yeah, exactly.
One day Percy will be a good old dirty boy.
Although aesthetically, like I really like Umbreons.
How about you, Ashton? Evolutions.
I don't think I ever really decided on evolution. On my favorite evolution.
I will point out that Eevee is wonderful by its own right, and though it has even more horrible moveset than the evolutions. You're caught in a corner, Ashton.
I got it.
It is completely adorable and valid not to evolve it. And just keep it for love.
Well, I did evolve it, but I've never really developed a favorite. I was rather partial for Vaporeon, though. But I've always liked water types, so...
You do. There's a lot of great water types.
Water
Like, if I
types
had to
are
be a
always my
gym leader
thing.
and I had to pick a particular gym, I think it would be water types.
Even though Mudkip's my fave, like I'm so a grass trainer.
No, except for the Hoenn, I hate the grass starters.
I don't blame you. Like, I'm playing Pokemon X right now, and Chuspin, I don't like Chuspin.
I don't know what that is, because I haven't played the new Pokemon.
He's basically like some kind of badger thing.
Badgers, I like badgers.
Yeah, he's cute. Like the first, like evolution line, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then he turns into this big rock thing, and it's like I didn't ask for that.
I didn't ask for that. It's really weird the way things evolve now.
Yeah.
Like, they just don't match up.
The grass starters always get like really big and bulky and weird.
The Decidueye though, I love.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
I don't know who that is either.
The owl starter.
Oh yeah, the All-Star got a lot of
Some
stuff.
malevolent being is attempting to wrest
Dun-dun.
control
Favoritism.
of thoughts away from me. Voice.
Remember when they were first
direct me
released,
to
people were going
horrendous
crazy about the
acts.
All-Starter.
And there
Yeah.
are times when
Like
I
when they
seem
Owls
unable
are
to
good
control
stuff.
my body.
So I was watching some stuff on the internet, because that's all I do. I'm not streaming or working.
Possibly strange
And,
that thinks me otherwise
When they
disposed.
released the starters, there was some guy on the internet. We need to go this way. We have to go all the way back to the beginning and went the wrong way. The guy on the internet who almost perfectly guessed what the All-Starter's final form would be.
I remember that.
It was like crazy dead on. Like he just like made a fan art thing or whatever, and just like he predicted it.
He's from a future.
Yeah, or maybe like
Yes.
Game Freak was just like, oh, that's so cool, we're just gonna keep that.
Yeah, let's
Scrap
go with
whatever
it.
you made, Brian. We're using this because the guy who makes Pokemon's name is Brian.
I'm sure.
I don't know.
That's totally his name.
I mean, there must be some guy named Brian working on the Pokemon team somehow.
I don't know if there is.
It's a big group of
in
people.
Japan.
Well, yeah, but there's an American like wing.
Yeah.
He's a translator. Or, I don't know.
The
Marketing
translator.
or
When they run out of ideas, they're like, hey, let's see what the Americans have to say.
the janitor. I don't know. At the end of one of your videos,
Yeah.
how long would it be till there was a car Pokemon? That's something you asked.
Yes, I'm glad you remember.
And I do not care to answer that question, but I will let you know that I spent a long time thinking about that question and the logistics of like getting inside your Pokemon and like driving them to the Pokemon. Will there be a new like out of battle move, like a field move that's like drive? You just get in your diesel, we'll call it.
Oh god.
Your Kari. You get in your Kari and just go to the Pokemon.
Kari. Sounds about
What would
right.
you call your car Pokemon?
Kari, I think is good.
Oh no, I died.
You distract by
I
Pokemon.
was distracted by the important question.
Yeah. I really wish they had Pokemon emulators for consoles.
Yeah. Like, I guess they're doing something kind of similar in like with the Switch. There's gonna be a new Pokemon
Oh,
title.
really?
So that's kind of a console
You're gonna have to
release.
get a Switch. Have you ever used the Switch?
Yes.
Is it lovely?
It is lovely.
What do you do with the Switch?
Like games.
Like you
games?
Like break it, like take it apart, and then take one of the controllers and hide it in your shoe somewhere so no one can play? Or like, what do you do with that? Can you lose one of the controllers and just not play?
think so. I never thought about if you like lost a Joy-Con.
Is that what they're called?
That is what they're called.
Joy-Con.
Joy-Con.
So one of my coworkers, she's like this 30-year-old punk girl who just like asks me questions about millennials all the time. Like, so do you like Star Wars? What about Lord of the Rings? Do you have an Xbox? Just like questions like that. Like while we're at work when it's slow. The other day she's like,
Ooh,
do you have a Switch? What, a Nintendo Switch? Do you have one? No. And then she started asking me questions about it. I knew nothing about the Nintendo Switch. I couldn't answer any of her things.
So
What games
when
do
the
you play
grapes
on?
get red, they're about to catch fire.
We should
Just
stop
so you're
talking
understanding.
about life right now.
He's all the way on the other side of the map. We can't get to him because it's on fire.
He's on fire. He's fireproof. This is the butcher. He's...
Oh,
hi, Dad. Oh, hi. But somebody doesn't charge. Yes, Gerald. You take him off there.
Go get him, Gerald. Oh no, I'm dying.
I'll slide to the left a bit and
where
not
am I?
be in the sit box.
What?
The Diablo slide.
Take it back now, y'all.
what happened this time? I'm on fire. I can't
This
escape.
time.
I'm gonna die. I'm
You're
gonna
fine.
die.
My aunt, like, because she started playing Mario Odyssey, me and my brother were talking about YouTube stuff, because that's what we do. We came to the topic of, like, video games, and I couldn't think of the word for something, and then my aunt out of nowhere was like, you mean backwards compatible? Yes, I know things.
Yes, I know things.
I'm a gamer now. I played one round of Mario.
That's all the Act 1 bosses. Should we move to Act 2 or should we... I don't know.
I like fighting bosses.
Yes, this is fun.
I think we should go back, run some more riffs, and then move on to the next act. 'Cause the next act will get harder.